Fine. Yeah, we're back online now, finally. Thank you guys for helping. Looks like we're gonna be. Yeah, we're only a couple minutes late. I won't even count it as that. Yeah, LA made sure to tell them that, we were running late because we're having technical difficulties. Yeah, LA called me. Yeah, she got it taken care of. Yeah, we were having technical difficulties on my side. Yeah, she already put a message in the chat. We're on now, so can you please close the door? Yeah, I got work to do, guys. Come on. It's in the back of the refrigerator. Don't touch the one with the blue label. That's mine's. The one in the orange is yours. How many times do I have to tell you? The orange is for you. You always say you get my food mixed up, so I ordered this Tupperware, and now you're still getting mixed up. It's acceptable. You're just being greedy. Are we gonna have to start ordering separate refrigerators? I think we're gonna have to start ordering separate refrigerators because... What do you guys have to do? Why would I go live? You guys, look, just take the one in the orange Tupperware. We'll figure the rest out later. I think from the point going, we're gonna have to start ordering separate refrigerators, and you keep your refrigerator with your food in your room because I'm sick of you guys do my food. I work hard, and when I get done live streaming and working out at the gym and doing whatever I'm supposed to do as recreational activities according to my therapist, I want to know that when I open my refrigerator, my drinks are in there, my sandwiches are in there, my soups and salads, yes, salads, for the aesthetic purposes, because it just looks good in the refrigerator. I think that's what fancy schmancy people... Hey, you fancy schmancy people, when you go into your refrigerator, do you just like to see the ambience of a salad in, even though you know you're not gonna eat it, it just makes you look like you about yourself, so when other people come over, you're like, oh, look at your fancy schmancy refrigerator, and to that, you've got greens into your refrigerator and all those leaf bowls of salad. You must really love and take care of yourself because all I see is a bowl of salad. And then you'll be like, hey, do you want a salad? I hope that they low-key say yeah, because you actually don't eat it, but you don't want to waste the food either. So you're like, here, take some salad. This is romaine lettuce mixed with foreign land lettuce and all the lettuce that's expensive from Publix and Whole Foods and all those fancy farm-to-table farmer places that you fancy smash people go to get organic food and blah blah blah. So you're like just dishing out salads like here, and we even have salad dressing. But in your mind you're like, okay, I'll have you on the salad dressing because I really like salad dressing, so I don't want these people to take all the salad dressing, but here's some salad dressing. I'll fix you some toast, because in the back of your fancy schmancy minds, you don't want to give your guests the expensive breadsticks, so you'll just give them some toast, slap some butter on it and call it a day, but they don't know anything, so that's to get the salads off your heads. So, I've been watching a lot of YouTube on my free time, and that's what I picked up on those human reality-based TV shows, that every time they open their refrigerators, either A, there's nothing in it but water, or 2, it's action-packed tons of salads, leaf greens, green drinks, apples, tomatoes, and all that stuff. But I already know that you schmancy people on reality TV shows don't eat all that stuff. It's just for because you're always eating at those fancy restaurants, ordering those jumbo steaks for $1,000 and a scoop of mashed potato on the side. And then when you get overweight, you guys go get get liposuction and just do it all again. I know how things work. No one wants salad anymore. It's just there for making things look good, making people think, and making people healthy. Believe me, I do it all the time. In fact, here's a story really quickly before I get into the story of what happened to me yesterday per Christmas time. So anyway, what I was saying is, there was a time when I had some guests over. It was one of the summers, okay? You know, Shark Week, blah, blah, blah. I had so much dang salad just lying around. You know those salads that you can get in the bag? We sell salads like that you can get in the bag here underwater as well. So they had a sale on salads. It was buy one, get one free of salads. And I mean, I'm not passing a buy one, get one free thing because, you know, you just never know. Life might, and you're gonna be dang on glad you participated in that buy one, get one free of anything. So I couldn't pass it up. I ended up buying 14 packets, all salad bags, and I shoved them in my refrigerator. And getting close to the time where they were about to expire, and I'm like, oh man, I don't want these salad bags to go to waste. So I invited some of my friends over, and I was like, you guys, you want to come over for a light lunch? And that's how I said it, a light lunch. But they didn't know. I really didn't want them to come over that day, but I didn't want to waste food. So I figured it was better not to waste the food and have them come eat it all up. So I invited them over for lunch or whatever, and I just made them massive bowls of salads, and they come to find, guys, we ended up having a really good time. And actually, in the grand scheme of things, that's what really started me rolling into this whole family gathering of it all. That's how the family gathering started, because Dallet, you guys, for those of you who've been following me for, after all, we're on episode 21 for crying out loud. 21 in, not being on here talking about shark. Last summer, I was talking about shark and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, like, my life is starting to comprise around sets, because, you know, that's how my grandma got her in the first place. You know, I'm gonna take this back, guys. It's like we're going into my Hercules the shark timeline of it all. So let me tell you something. I was originally supposed to just be on here, all you cool people from underwater, on Shark, which was a week. You guys wanted back, so now I'm here. LA gave me up. Now I'm a permanent fixture here that everyone loves, and or probably more than LA. But don't tell her I said that. She might pay for thinking I'm getting arrogant or getting too besides myself. Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm just rambling on about my life. What's going on, Tarsus? Moving forward here, guys. What I was saying is, it seems to me that salad has a connection in my life. Like I said, after getting a job here on Hercules the Shark, blah 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 on Elay TV, I decided to take my grandma out for a celebratory dinner. So I was like, Grandma, I got a job. It wasn't from the Discovery Channel. It's from somewhere else real better. They love me and accept me for who I am. And yes, I get lots of money because of it worth. Having said that, I took her to the bar to get some food, and that was the day that changed my life again. I mean, I just got done having a life-changing moment when the Discovery Channel, National Geographic's people didn't give me the job. I don't want to talk about those losers. I'm talking about the day Elay TV hired me. And then that was life-changing. And then when I took my grandma to the buffet, my life changed again. Guys, remember what happened that day? Yeah, Grandma slipped on a piece of lettuce. And now she's living here with me full time. That's pretty much how that happened. But that was because of the salad bar. We went to the salad bar. She wanted some dang on salad. I'm like, Gran, where you get stuff for? You don't even need salad. You're fine just the way you are. Please don't get a salad. She insisted to get the salad. She put the salad on her plate, some stuff on the floor. Then she slipped. Now we're back here talking about some salad again. The salad from a get free. I'm going to tell you, I think salad, even though I don't eat it, salad still found its way to save my life. So I'm going to, guys, you can take it or leave it. Here's my golden nugget I give to you the day of the holidays. You don't have to eat salad. But I bet you if you buy salad and just keep it in your refrigerator, the salad will manifest into a magical miracle. Because I didn't eat the salad, but I didn't want the bag to go to waste. So it caused me to invite my friends over to eat it all up. Unbeknownst to them, I didn't really want them there that day, but I did want salad to go to waste. Come to find, I great time that day, all in the name of not wanting to waste food. So pretty much how family started first, all because of a bag of salad. $1.19 bag of salad on sale for buy one get one free. What do you humans say? Your life turns 360 or 180. What number is it when they say, people say, I have good news. Today my life turned 150 degrees. One of those, I think it's 160. Is it 160 or 180? No matter, you guys say turn my life around and you say some number. And so I feel like that. So I'm saying some number that my whole life turned around 2 times because of the name of salad. Welcome in, my cool peeps. It's Fish Fry Hercules the shark, and we're already 12 minutes in, and I didn't even get a chance to tell you wonderful people what went on yesterday for my holidays. But I decided to tell you a special story as you're gathered around here on how in the world I started having these family gatherings in the first place. Welcome in, back by popular demand. It's your boy, Hercules the Shark. Welcome to Fish Fry Friends, episode 21. Oh, this is the shark. Oh, this is my show. Oh, this is my show. Oh, this is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! Feel the invigorations. Take that world. Take that. If you don't listen to that song and you don't feel high super about it, something's wrong with you. When I sing that song, sometimes I don't need a power shake. Sometimes I don't need a protein shake. Sometimes I don't even need to play a song on the radio. Sometimes all I need to do is say, Hercules, out there, I can do it. Just sing the song, man. Just get into the gym, sing the song, lift that weight, pump those irons, and just go. So I'm in the gym sometimes, guys, and I don't want to hit the gym all the time because I get tired. I got things to do. I get tired like kids do. You gotta get tired just like you. But I still have to stick to my schedule, you know? So I go to the gym sometimes and I'm like, I feel like trash. My arms feel like blubber, and sometimes my arms feel like rubber. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do these weights today. I just want to sit down and veg out on the couch. I just don't want to do this. But then I remember, this is a shark. This is a show. This is a show. This is a shark. Boo, boo, bark, bark, boo, boo, bark, bark. I think that's my Rocky theme song. How many of you are familiar with the Rocky Balboa, the Adrian of it all? Adrian. No, that's a really good show. It's right up there with Jaws. You know, of course, Jaws will always be first in my life. I have a Jaws poster plastered in my room, and I also have a Rocky Balboa poster where I hang out sometimes too. So we've got when the and he's fighting and he's training, and then he gets to the top of the stairs, guys, you know, and he does it and he starts punching around in the air and blah blah blah. Well, that's how I felt the day I started to get into it and sing my own theme song right there in the gym. You know, all the other sharks was looking around at me like I was crazy. Look, to the gym, guys. I don't go to the gym around in my community. I go somewhere else far away no one knows. So I'm getting myself picked up early in the morning. It was already filled with other sharks, and I'm like, why are so many people here? Usually when I go to the gym this early in the morning, it's just me or one other person there. This time that day, it was like 7 people in the gym, and I'm like, I'm full today. I gotta lift up. I started singing my song, right? So all the other people were looking at me like I was crazy. As if I needed that pressure, guys. I'm in the gym. I don't need you staring at me. We're out here to work out. So turn around and start working out. It's just too much. Why when I go to the gym, you stop what you're doing? Why are you stopping your cardio to look at me? Come on, that's so stupid. Turn around, get in your treadmill, start running. I don't have time for that. Look at yourself in the mirror and get to working. Let me get in the comments and see what people are saying before I continue on into the story about how things happened yesterday and during my time off. Hello, everyone. How are you doing again? What are you guys saying? And I see you're voting in the already. I need to just calm down, take a breath. This whole live stream wasn't even supposed to go this way. I knew exactly what I wanted to talk about, and then I just started talking about salad. Baby shark ain't here. Baby shark, do-da-do-da-do, oh-da-do-da-do-do. No, sing my song. This is the shark. This is the show. This is the show. The shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Aren't singing none of that baby shark stuff here. What else are you saying? Yes, I know, I'm a goofball. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? A fan of sharks? What do you mean, are you a fan of sharks? Look at me. I'm a fully loaded, fully blooded, constitutional shark. What do you mean, are you a fan of sharks? I am a shark. What's wrong with you people? I know it's early where you humans are, but mercy, are you a fan of sharks? Of course I'm a fan of sharks. What else are you saying? Good morning to you too. Hello, there is a girl on YouTube that is obsessed with sharks. She is. Okay. Oh, people love sharks. They should. So right on to her. How can you not love us? We're adorable. Look at all the glory of tab. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, only you will only want to have teeth like this. How you can turn to hamburgers so effortlessly? We take care of our teeth. Movie for Australia house. Hi, Finn. Welcome in, Australia. Ah, yes, my favorite person. Yes, my favorite shark. I'll interpret that as too. I'm your favorite shark because LA isn't here today, and I'm gonna pass that along because we're not talking about LA unless it's absolutely necessary. This is my time. This is my time slot, so we're not hurry up unless it's necessary. So I'm gonna just take that comment. Hey, you're referring that to me. Your boy Hercules the shark back. Man, swimming down here in all of these tropical waters. I'm having a good time down here. It's pretty warm today, the winter season. The winds are low and blah blah blah. Don't eat salad. I know that's right. Salad is only for decorational purposes and to make other people look like you care about your wealth, well-being, and health. I think that's all the comments right now. Jump in the ocean. I'm already in the ocean. And let me get to the survey, and then I'll start telling you all about how my holiday went. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday gathering around whatever you gather around during these times of gathering. So the survey I asked, should I order another 40 dinner rolls for $49.99? 47% said yes, I should, and 53% said no. Well, I'll continue to remind myself to go and read the survey to see what you guys say, because this time around, I'm going to count on you to help me determine whether or not I'm going to some more dinner rolls and blah, blah, blah. This is my actual body. This is a Halloween costume. Don't let me scare you. This is a real live shark that you're interacting with and engaging with. I am going to break the YouTube algorithm because nobody's ever had a live shark on anything and interacting with humans. You guys are brave. Moving on. Let me pull up my screen so I can start telling you about my holiday. You guys know about the coleslaw, right? Well, maybe 2 weeks ago, Grandma and I, and my brother included, were gathered around to get our grocery list together for this year's gathering, which was basically yesterday, and for some of you pulling off the day before yesterday. But we all prepared for a gathering to feast on glorious food, per the usual. So we got food ordered and blah, blah, blah. I was glad to get going on making the order in time so I wouldn't have to rush and get things like everyone else who's rushing the grocery store, looking like a chicken without heads attached to their body. Grocery store. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough butter. Oh my goodness, we don't have enough this and that. We need milk. I'm like, you should have thought about that. It's Christmas tomorrow. Now you're running around the grocery store scrambling because there's nothing. Well, anyways, like that, I was glad to get going on making the order in time so I wouldn't have to rush and get things like everyone else wants to be in that number, that order of chaos. Well, the coleslaw arrived early, like I said last week. I know many of you were last week. Once again, thanks for joining me and watching my show. You found out that the coleslaw arrived way too early. And Grandma told me that I should just put it in the freezer. Some of you guys were in the chat encouraging me not to put the coleslaw in the freezer. But we went on and did that. Because I wasn't too sure about doing that. I looked it up online and the computer. And it said that if I did put the coleslaw in the freezer, it was going to mess probably, or just too watery. Emphasis on watery, but I took a chance because what else do I have to lose? I still had plenty of time to figure out what I wanted to do. So I put the coleslaw in the freezer and hope for the best. But guys, the best is not that great. I ended up putting the freezer coleslaws down in the deep freezer and walking away. I went back upstairs and all that stuff, well, let me have the rest of the day off last week. Having said that, I want to take the time to say that. So she did let me have the rest of the day off last week, so I didn't do any Fusion Friday musics. She said take a rest and be with my family. Hey, Julie! Hi, Finn! How do welcome in with all people gathered around under the water. I'm giving everybody a rundown of what I did on my holiday yesterday. So as I was saying, that I won't be doing another Fusion. Elay told me to take the day off. Are you ready for next year? I'm ready for next year. I know it was kind of off the kilter, but I needed to add that in there because, this is going to be my last day hanging with you guys this year. So I want to just let you guys know, have a safe year and blah, blah, blah. Let me get back to you about what happened with this whole law. So I went up to my room, after putting the coleslaw in the deep freezer, and I started to reorder some new coleslaw just in case the ones in the freezer turn out. I can tell you that I didn't spend all that extra money on some dang on coleslaw, but I had to do it. It had to be done in order to ensure that my family gathering, which was yesterday, turned out all right. Like I said before, I originally ordered 37 pounds of coleslaw, but this time I made the executive decision to order more coleslaw. I decided to round up that number because some business guy on YouTube that I watch now said when dealing with money, you want to make the numbers round and even. And so, yeah, I applied that learning and education to me ordering 30 pounds of coleslaw instead of 37 pounds of coleslaw. You guys, I think I'm gonna keep on listening to him because that actually worked. I think that was good advice. Do you guys get financial advice from YouTubers? Do you think that's a good idea? But I took some advice and it's paying off. So this time around this time coleslaw arrived timely manner. It came the day before Christmas, so technically that's Christmas Eve. Got my dinner rolls, and God, they were so fun. I'm going to tell you, the why I said I'm going to continue taking from that guy on YouTube is because he said round even numbers, so I bumped up my coleslaw 37 pounds to 30 pounds. And just like that on the computer, a congratulations message popped up and said, congratulations upon ordering 40 pounds of fresh cut coleslaw. You have won a free bag of 40 dinner rolls with 40 mini butter packets. I think the financial theory is working. It didn't round up the pounds of coleslaw. I wouldn't have received 40 dinner rolls and mini butter packs. That's one of my highlights that happened actually Christmas Eve. So now the butter packs are included and the shipping was free. So which is why I'm asking you guys in the survey, should I order some more of the rolls? Because they're really good. And the first time they were free. So let me see what you guys are saying in the survey of whether or not I should order more dinner rolls, because you may want to story of what Hercules asking me. Why is he asking us? Why is he asking us should I order another batch of rolls for $4.99? Because they're dang on good. And it's worth every penny and every bite. The first time I got a bag of 4 dinner rolls, free. Now I want some more. So once again, I'll let you determine whether or not I'll be ordering another batch of dinner rolls for $49.99. Hey, how you doing, Oliver Smith? Welcome in. Hi, my cool people. You guys are at my life as usual. I'm developing tougher skin. You know, sharks, although sometimes sweat, we start to look pretty and blubbery. Don't let that illusion fool you. We have tough skin. I know I have tough skin, so yeah, go on and laugh at my pain, trouble, anguish, and everything. Moving forward, at dinner, you know, things were growing great, but things started to take a turn, and let me tell you how in the world that happened. You know, I really was hoping that upon the coleslaw ordering a week too early, I was hoping that wasn't some type of bad sign, but I couldn't help but shake that notion off that when the coleslaw arrived last week, which was a week too early, that some bad things were going to be in store for me, and unfortunately, that's what happened. So let me give you a layout of how the family gathering kind of started to slowly implode on itself, unfortunately. Let me take you back to the coleslaw. like I said, my brother and I decided to take the coleslaw that was down in the deep freezer. We brought it upstairs. We set some towels out to let the coleslaw thaw. After we got a couple of spoons, we tasted the coleslaw, and it wasn't all that good. And just like the computer said, it was watery, and I didn't want to serve it. So I give myself a pat on my shoulder for and ordering 40 more pounds of fresh coleslaw. Because if I didn't, the dinner would have been ruined. I didn't want coleslaw to go to waste, guys, but I definitely didn't want to give the homeless sharks down at the homeless shark shelter the coleslaw. Grandma was like, just give them the coleslaw that you want. I don't want you to waste it. I'm like, Grandma, I'm not giving no homeless sharks at the homeless shelter some watered down coleslaw. I'm not that rude. I would never send homeless sharks down at the homeless shelter watered down coleslaw. If I'm getting the best food, they're getting the best food. But I still didn't want coleslaw to go to waste. So here we are around the table trying to figure out, what can I do to not waste the coleslaw? And mind, now that I'm thinking about it, coleslaw is just the same as salad. So once again, like I'm saying, miracles of salad. It's amazing how a salad can just be such a life-changing event, whether or not you ingest it. I just think you guys should just buy your bags of salad. Stuff them in your refrigerator and watch the magic of salad transpire and unfold in your lives. Because here's another, I guess, kind of miracle that happened per se with the coleslaw. So my brother and I decided we had the bribe to take the 37 pounds of coleslaw back to the fence where my grandma had ordered those human flowers. Follow along with me, guys. Remember, Grandma ordered human flowers for the Thanksgiving gathering that we had. She was in charge of decoration. She put flowers everywhere. She ordered flowers from you guys' human store. And then the stuff happened, blah, blah, blah. So we decided to repurpose the coleslaw. What do you human people call that when you're recycling bioengineering? What do you guys call the bioengineering, recycling, compost heap? We put the coleslaw and mix it down with Grandma's other compost. We mix the coleslaw and Grandma's compost to recycle it down into the earth. We thought it was a brilliant idea. No one loses, everyone wins. I'm not wasting money. And in addition to that, I've got some really cool buckets. You guys, let me tell you something. When I ordered those 37 pounds of coleslaw, it came in some really cool containers. They're like Tupperware, so I out and kept them, so I can't say that much for sure. So it rained day, blah blah blah. So I'm like, great, the coleslaw will mix in with Grandma's flowers and everything's going back into the earth. Nothing bad should happen. Fine. I wake up the next day, the sun's out, the birds are flying around. Yes, we do have birds down here on water. You'll have to stick with me as I begin to tell how life actually happens here. But that's a whole nother story, because we're going to talk about how my family gathering almost went belly up. Keeping in mind that my brother and I mixed the coleslaw in with Grandma's flowers. The next day we started to set the table because we're going to feast outside. It was a sunny day, birds were flying, the table went, and my neighbors were here, and my friends and Grandma's friends and blah blah blah. Remember the last time we had a family gathering, my neighbor was attacked by a swarm of bees. The swarm of bees came from the flowers that Grandma ordered from you humans on dry land. I don't know what store online Grandma got those human flowers from, but they got shipped from dry land down here from the fancy schmancy yacht people, and they lowered the fancy schmancy human flowers down here at Grandma planted in our backyard. Some way, somehow, bees' nest was formed back there, and now we miss the bees. We called in the bee people. They said that they safely removed all the bees from our backyard and assured us that this would not happen again. Why did it happen again? We had to call the beekeeper back out here during our family gathering because this time the swarm was bigger than before. The beekeeper was shaking his head, not understand how are bees coming back. We scientifically and carefully removed all of these bees from the last nest. They even shipped them in containers and sent them packing back to dry land. So guys, if you happen to see an influx of bees in the southern states, that came from us because we shipped those bees back up to dry land. We thought we got them all under wraps, but the guy asked us, what have you done between last week and now? And I told him about the coleslaw, how my brother and I didn't waste it, so we put it down in the compost grandma's flowers. And he said that that was the wrong thing to do because the coleslaw was really sweet and it attracted way more bees. The ones that they may have missed. No, I didn't. They actually missed some bees. They didn't say that after I swiped my Visa credit debit card and paid them $1,000 to get rid of the bees safely. They failed to disclose the information saying that we didn't capture all of the bees, but we captured most and majority of them, so you shouldn't have any problems. I'm thinking they're all gone. So he told us by his planning the coleslaw back there, it attracted the remaining bees. Those remaining bees sent out an APB and started having other bees that were in the area, and the hive got bigger. So the bees started, unfortunately, swarming around again at the party, you guys. My neighbor was wigging out because he was attacked last month in November. People were screaming. People, guys, were screaming and yelling all over the place. And you know, sometimes I do mean my heart work, my husband for the sharks. I was rushing over to close that grill on all that meat that I cooked and slaved away and made on that grill. I was not going to let that go to waste. So I'm jumping over sharks, unfortunately elbowing people out of the way as I try to reach and slay on that grill on barbecue. My brother and I had the same thought. He raced to the shed, pulled out the tarp, and slapped it over the food because he didn't want all that good food to go to waste. After the food was secure, then we started to rush people safely into our house. We kicked on the water system, and the sprinklers started going away. Again, we had to rush an emergency call the bee people to come back out here and get rid of the bees. I didn't have to pay for it this time because they failed to tell me that they didn't get all the bees. I think I'm smart to know that 2 is 4 and 1 is nothing. So if they failed to tell me in that contract that they didn't get all of the bees, I most certainly not have poured all of that coleslaw back out in the backyard around those flowers. I would have found something else to do with it. So long story short, as if it could get any shorter, we all ended up having to eat our holiday meal at the house. It was a full house. We had people upstairs, downstairs in the basement, in the dining room. Some of the people ate food in my room. All the rooms open, the house was full, but I tell you guys, it was fun. We had a great holiday. A couple of people, a couple of sharks did get stung by bees. Don't worry, they're okay. They didn't have any allergic reactions, and I didn't have to pay for hot bees. But I don't know if my neighbor's gonna want to come back over to my house again, because this is the second time he came over and bees were involved. So, having said that, he said when he comes over, he's just gonna hang out inside the house. I mean, I understand that. I completely understand why he'd want to do that. If I might just want to hang out in front of the house as well. Guys, according to me, as this may sound, I'm very happy that the barbecue was saved. And my brother had the bright idea to run to the shed and slap it over all the wonderful food so it didn't go to waste. Like a few sharks were stung in the process. Tomato, everyone lived. No one suffered from allergic reactions. And I think, once again, it was because the miracles of salad. The miracles of salad. You guys, it was my Christmas miracle. Salad has been saving grace and my Christmas miracle to pull families together. Salad brings people together. And you don't even have to eat the stuff for it to help you. That's my story. We had leftovers and all that jazz. I formally started to invite people into my house. You probably like Hercules, you cook a lot of food, you're always having these guys outside. Why don't people ever come in? Because I don't want people trafficking in and out of my house. I mean, they're gonna have muddy fins, I'm gonna have to vacuum, I'm gonna clean the mirrors, I'm gonna have to fluff the pillows, I'm gonna have to use air freshener, I'm gonna have to make sure people aren't looking in my medicine cabinet. It's a lot of work. But I guess fate had another way of saying that you better let those people in your house. If you don't, I'm going to send in a swarm of bees. That's just what happened. So, that did happen. The coleslaw dilemma, my holiday coleslaw dilemma happened. Forcing everyone to come to my house and hang out. It ain't that bad. And by the way, this time around, I don't have to be stuck holding a bag. I do have my brother here with me now, so he can pick up and clean up. And my friends, they didn't mind helping clean up, so I think this might can work. Looks like this is shaping out to be an all-in-the-family type of situation. Everybody where my extended family, which are neighbors, are starting to just really hang out at my house. It seems like Hercules Sharks is the place to be. So I had a great time. We had leftovers. In fact, let me read the survey to see whether or not I should get some more of those dinners before I boogie on out of here. I've been on here running my mouth for hours, telling you about my life and what I did my holiday. I didn't even think to ask you guys, how was your holiday? Did you guys eat any good food? No, it was a whole bunch of sports on. You know, you hear people in your sports. Basketball was on. Football was on. What else? All those sports were on. Did you guys do any of that stuff? So let me look at the surveys here. It says, should I order another batch of 30 dinner rolls for $49.99? 61% of you said no. Why would you say no? It's not like you're paying for it. Why would you say no? I just knew for sure you guys are going to say yes. So, I already closed the poll. Guys, so it's a done deal. I cannot believe it. Why would you say no? You're not even paying for it. So, 61% of you said no, I shouldn't spend $49.99 on a batch of 40 dinner rolls. And only 39% of you said yes. Why didn't you vote for me to win? I thought you guys cared for me. I thought you liked Hercules the shark. What is the meaning of this? Is it because since I hit the gym all the time, I don't need to be stocking up on carbohydrates, but I'm a shark. I go to the gym. I need carbohydrates. What do you mean you don't want me to have dinner rolls? As part of my contractual obligation, since you guys said no, unfortunately, I will oblige and I will not order the dang old dinner rolls. What's wrong with you people? You don't want people to be happy. What are you guys saying in the comments before I get out of here? Since you don't want me to eat dinner rolls. Whatever. What did I miss in the comments? Hercules the shark? What do you mean what's going on? How would you even ask what's going on? You're getting the first-hand experience of watching an aquamarine sensation live and in living color, moving closer. This is a once-in-a-lifetime deal where you get to interact fully and in totality with a live human. Well, I didn't need the human, but a live breathing shark underwater. You're having a human experience by watching me underwater, breathing like a human. Those are one of the things we have in common. Humans breathe, sharks breathe, you have teeth, I have teeth, you eat and I eat. You wear clothes and I wear clothes. I mean, we're pretty much the same. Yeah, it's my favorite YouTuber. Didn't know it was Shark Week. It's Hercules the Shark, doggone it. Where have you people been? I've been on here 1,000 days and you're still not understanding. On Fridays, it's Fish Fridays for a reason. I'm Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand on Fish Fry Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking with all of you, hanging out and engaging. This is the real deal. I'm looking for my millions of what are you looking for your money for? So you can give it to me? Thank you for your donations. Speaking of donations, you guys, I want to really thank you once again. I can never say thank you enough for sending us bottles of Aquafina. You know, we've been selling Aquafina on eBay for quite a while now, so we appreciate your love. Grandma's been still getting the crochet kits and stuff. So I want to thank you guys for sending Grandma crochet kits. It keeps her busy, and she's been passing them out to all of her girlfriends. You know, they hang out every weekend with me. You know, they hang out over here with me and Grandma, and they have their little girls' night out, and they crochet and knit and do all that sewing stuff. Old people do. No offense, Grandma, but it's because of you buying her gifts she's able to keep that going. And another thing, we're slowly starting to get gifts of Coca-Cola, so thank you for that as well. I really appreciate that. Those rolls most certainly not. Dinner rolls will give you life. Dinner rolls breathe life into me, especially when you pour open the butter. You have to, it's all about the butter, guys. It's the magic of the butter. You pour it over that dinner roll, and it's like a sensu being. For those of you who follow Dragon Ball anything, if you know what a sensu bean is, well, those dinner rolls that you told me I shouldn't order gave me life. But since you don't want me to live, I'm gonna move forward with my life and just keep on talking until I'm done talking. Your Hulk Hogan impersonation is diabolical. Of course it's diabolical, because I ain't no Hulk Hogan. What's wrong with you people? You guys are in the chat saying stuff and stating the obvious. Do I look like Hulk Hogan? Moving forward, did I catch up with all of these comments? A shark breathing ring. Oh, Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get up on the teethering of it all. Fridays with Hercules, blah, 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 yaggity, smaggity, fish flying, real deal Holyfield. You better believe it, I am the real deal Holyfield. Your boy, Hercules the shark, backed by popular demand, gathering around the glass. Thanks for not tapping the glass so hard. No, you're not dreaming. No, you're not hallucinating. No, you didn't have one many adult drinks. This is real life. And you're not seeing things. Step into the reality, people. Step into the reality and embrace the change. We have broken all of the dimensions. 14th dimension, 15th dimension, and however high you can count, that's how many dimensions we've broken through today. We're breaking through barriers underwater as we cross over and interact with humans. My name is Hercules the Shark, backed by popular demand. Welcome to Fish Fry Fridays. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! So, you guys have a wonderful new year. I'll see you guys sometime next year. It's time for me to kick up and relax and just hang out with the family so I don't burn out. I'm trying to burn out on this YouTube anything. I've got so much life to live, and I've have so many vacations to plan so I can grow legs like Ariel and walk on dry land and start hanging out with you cool people in real time. I know you're just dying to see me. You're like, Hercules, we miss you. You haven't been on dry land in so long. Forgetting all about you. Hercules, are your legs still working? Yes, my legs work perfectly fine. They really do. Hercules, whatever. What are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? You guys, look at the comment. We've got somebody popped in the chat and asked me, what am I doing? The question here, my humans, is what are you doing? I'm doing my job. I'm entertaining all you people by divulging all of my business of what on my day off and what I did yesterday on Christmas Day and on Christmas Eve. You've got the gall to ask me what I'm doing. I'm doing my job. I was doing great. I was doing fine. Let me calm down. I didn't get mad. Flashing. What are you doing? I woke up from a cheese coma, and this is the first thing I see. Well, welcome to reality. This is not the Matrix. You don't have to take any of those pills. You're here. It's happening. Gathering close. You see my eyes. You see my fin. You see my beautiful teeth. As I was saying, before I was interrupted with questions, what are you doing? You're watching the world's most famous shark in real time. These are moments that you should cherish for the rest of your lives. You'll your grandchildren and your grandchildren's children and all grandchildren's children's children's and however that stuff works with you human children, generations, and for many years to come. You'll sit around the fire in your rocking chairs and say, I remember watching the epic shark on YouTube. He changed the YouTube trajectory. He changed the world. He changed my life. He gave me financial advice and I'll never be the same again. Hercules has moved mountains. He's changed my thinking. I see life clearly. I don't even need to watch The Matrix anymore. All I gotta do is watch Hercules, and I'll be forever changed. You too can be transformed into Neo if you watch me. I sense the insanity too. The insanity of why aren't you watching me religiously? On YouTube, on your Apple phones, on your Apple iPads, on your smartwatches, on your telephones. When you go to the gym, hack into the computer and turn it to motivate everybody. Hercules the shark forever. That's your challenge today. Well, Hercules, don't challenge him to do that. We're not like TikTok. Grandma said I shouldn't have you guys go turn it into people's TV, my channel, but she said I shouldn't have you guys do that. But if you want to do that, I definitely appreciate it. I'm actually using the Samsung because I'm not. Whatever phone you want to use or whatever technology, please watch me and share it with everyone. I'm better than the Matrix. I'm better than Neo. I'm right up there with. Well, I don't want to say that. I'm beyond Morpheus. I'm beyond Neo. I am something else. So start watching me and I'll lead you to the promised land. Hercules, you're gone too far. Grandma, what are you doing listening to me? Close the door. I'm too old for this. You're never too old for this. You're never too old for this. You're young at heart. What's wrong with you people? What are they teaching you up there? Why are you saying you're too old for this? You're never too old to watch Hercules the shark. Listen to my words. You're here to have a good time for a set amount of time. And I no longer eat fish sticks. I will no longer eat fish fillets. I will no longer eat scallop. Well, scallop, I don't know if you eat them. They get on my nerves. Scratch that last part. Moving forward, my name is Hercules the Shark, backed by popular demand. Having a great time on the live stream. This is a 2-in-1 combo. I told you about my holiday. What is it? Christmas Eve. Yesterday was Christmas. And I'm having a Happy New Year all in one because this is my last one for the year. After this, I'm gonna kick back and relax. And since you said don't order the rolls, Hercules, I won't be ordering the rolls. That's my word. What did I get for Christmas besides a hospital bill? I got me some gym weights. I got me some gym balls. I got me some gym shoes. I got me some playlists. I got some new playlists for my gym for next year. You know, my brother went on Spotify and downloaded me a whole bunch of cool music. So I've got 3 cool Hercules the Shark Goes to the Gym playlist. So I got to stuff my cardio. You know, I asked them to just kind of keep it all under one umbrella. I wanted my gifts to mean something. I wanted my Christmas gifts to be something I could use. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff for the gym. So I will be swapping out my old gym clothes for the new ones. You know, I get those washed and sent back into the homeless sharks. You know, stuff like that. So thank you for asking about what I got for Christmas. Yeah. I'm on the lookout for a new water bottle, so that's probably what I'll do in place of get dinner rolls. Since you guys don't want me getting that, you guys just don't want me to be happy. What's going on, Spicy Burrito? Hi, Finn. Moving forward, and my wish for New Year's. I don't have a wish for New Year's because what I want for New Year's is really in my life right now. So you're gathered with me on Fish Fry Friday. Hi, Finn. Of course, I have fins, guys. Look at them. I need to get a finicure. My fins are starting to get rough around the edges. You know, I'm a man shark, so I do manly things. I lift weights, I punch bricks, I punch walls to toughen up my knuckles. So sometimes I need to go get a finicure just to soften up the edges. I don't want to be looking too rough around here now that I'm on national TV. For everybody to see me globally, I'm a global and international sensation now. So I gotta start being a little more careful of how I present myself to the world. I gotta make sure my teeth are flossed now, since you guys are staring at me on the internet. Blah, 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 yaggity, saggity, and the beat goes on. Once again, don't be watching The Matrix anymore. I'm better than Neo. I'm better than Tree. I'm better than Morpheus and that idiot who chose the Matrix. Who is that? Just because you wanted a steak, you betrayed your friends for the steak? That's besides the point. I want to let you know this before I leave. We have officially evolved and transitioned from following the Matrix. We won't be watching Morpheus nothing. From now on, as we transcend 2026, you will be watching me. I'll lead you into the future. We don't need Trinity. We don't need Neo. And we don't need that blind lady who was telling Neo. She didn't even do a good job. The Oracle just messed things up. She didn't tell us anything. Why do you need friends like that? We all got friends like that. Who needs enemies? The Oracle. What can you tell me something, Oracle? It's up to you, Neo. I came here to have you help me. Don't tell me. I gotta figure it out. You guys, Happy New Year. Leave the Matrix behind and follow Hercules. Unlike Neo, who failed conclusively in the last installment of the Matrix, according to me, I will guide you to the shining light. This is the shark. This is the shoal. This is the shoal. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. Moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is the shoal. This is the shoal. This moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah! You guys, I'm getting out of here and have a great day. I love you all. And I'm only going to say that once this year, and I said it one time this year, which is today. Hercules, hi Finn. You guys have a great day. Thanks for coming and supporting me. Stop following the Matrix. I'm better than Neo. I'm better than all of them. Follow me next year instead. I'll see you guys in the future. And you guys, don't use coleslaw as a compost because it'll unfortunately attract a swarm of bees. I found out the hard way. Yeah. See y'all later. Bye-bye, my cool people.